Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and being a part of the Crypto Lifer live stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Woke up this morning, said thank you, dear Lord, for my legs. Started the day like I start every single day. What a wonderful time to be alive. Music was the worst. I got to get good music. I'm about to pay for good music. I want good house, deep house music, man. Not that bull, you know? I want some really good progressive house. I'll pay a DJ to make me hundreds of beats, work together, something. We got to do a deal with some beat company. Definitely got to get it going. That bangs. That bangs for sure. It gets you going in the morning. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of the Crypto Lifer show. And keep it moving. You know, I want to discuss criticism today. People message me all the time with ideas. I want to help you, Lifer. Oh, I want to show you this, Lifer. And some people think they're being nice. And honestly, sometimes it's rude. Like, you know. Like today, someone was like, oh, by the way, like, the suits on your stream, you look like a used car salesman. Like, come on, man. Like, number one, my grandfather wore a suit to work every day. And so I'm working every day. I'm wearing a suit to work. Like, it's about me and my family tradition and what I'm doing. Like, I don't really care what anyone else thinks about why I'm wearing suits or what I'm doing. I have my own connection, my own reasons, and you should too. You know, never let anybody tell you what to do, how to be, or how to express yourself. If you want to dress, dressing is expression. If you want to express yourself in a certain way, you do you. You know, you do you. And don't let anybody tell you different. And I'm being dead serious. So, yeah, I just want to make that clear. Because, like, I started wearing suits and, like, you know, someone on my promotion team was like, oh, that's no good. People like you in a hoodie. Someone else said, wow, I love that. The suits are really good. I think you're going to have a better fan. You know, people are going to take you seriously when it comes to, you know, talking about different things. And there was 30 different people with 30 different opinions. And had I listened to Bob, Joe, I would be going all different, right? But you got to listen to yourself. There's got to be a voice inside where you feel comfortable, and it's got to be yours. And so I just wanted to make that clear, too, just about how I wear suits, what I'm doing. It makes me feel good. It's part of what I'm doing. It's part of my energy, my vibe. Really doesn't have to make anyone else feel any other way. And again, like somebody said, what they say about me is none of my business. So shout out to all my people. Shout out to Crypto Greg, my dude. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to everyone in the world. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And let's get that doing damage glass filled up here. Nice pour, huh? Nice little pour. How we doing there? Green screen looking good. No glitches today. MATIC BTC. That's up in the background. You see MATIC BTC. Been on my radar. Been watching it closely. Actually, let me shift myself over here a bit. Been watching MATIC BTC very closely. And looking at it, you know, it's got this resistance point. Right here, right here, right here, right here. It's right there again. It breaks that resistance point. It can gap pretty fast up to about 4,200 Satoshi. And then continue back to this all-time high. So MATIC BTC. And remember, MATIC BTC is going to follow ETH BTC. Maybe beat up on it a little bit better. MATIC and ETH are going to follow each other. So as ETH begins to move, MATIC will begin to move. We saw a little bit of movement in ETH this week, a little ahead of other coins. Let's take a look at what happened with ETH. We don't take enough time on ETH. So ETH at 4,700. Breaking out. Actually, let's take a look at the BTC pair here. The USDT pair on Binance. We'll take a look at ETH. Right? And we had actually called a $5,000 ETH down here. The date was about October 3rd, October 4th, talking about ETH going to $5,000 when it was $3,200. Yeah, we got pretty damn close. Came back for the retest, double bottomed here off of 4,000 for a beautiful support zone, which was, look, the previous resistance right there. Previous resistance becomes what? The next support, and we bounce off of that beautiful support and resistance move right there. Learn your support and resistance. If you do not know how to do support and resistance, I can teach you. Jump on into the beginner's course or take a one-on-one. Ask anything you want during the one-on-one. Get yourself situated. Get yourself going. You know, get the information catered to you right away. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. Looks good, boss. Greetings from Northern Ireland. Bitcoin break on the 4-hour chart. Back to the morning pie. MATIC and Luna today for me. Lifer on crypto, and soon he gonna cover suits as well as crypto. Book. I love the stream and tacos. Lifer's own line of pocket squares. Yeah, the Lifer squares. Hell yeah, definitely. Liker lives in the golden pocket. There you go. Cool GIF, aerobics. Dress sharp, look sharp, be sharp. Smash the like button. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Ooh. Alerts on RFOX banging. Watch RFOX. We're going to take a look at it. My team, so strong, always paying attention to the game. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. It was moving because of an NFT run. NFT suit for the lifer. Beginner's course is the best deal on the internet. Put it all together for me. Unpaid mechanic. Thank you for saying that. Much appreciated. Shout out to Eric Sargent. Dress sharp, look sharp, be sharp. Shout out to everyone in the game. Appreciate you. Shout out to Joe for the fan. Appreciate that, man. With the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what's going on the day for BTC. Wow, massive candle, back to 58, but it's just like, I want to believe you, Bitcoin. I really do. So look, we were looking at Bitcoin last night inside this pennant. It was getting tighter and tighter. The 200-day was riding up, and I talked about this last night. Said, you know, it's a very bullish sign when the 200-day is riding through the bottom of the pattern. You know, when we went back in time, and I showed you the other times where it happened. Also talked about how we saw it on the 15-minute. It's a very bullish sign. I said, can we get the push up when the 15-minute was low and the 1 hour was low? Boy, did we. And look, that's why I always enter the trade when the 1 hour is low and the 15-minute. So the 1 hour is low and curving. The 15-minute was low and curving right here as well. Beautiful entry at the bottom of the pattern, okay? You're also looking for the divergences, right? And you're going to see if there's any divergence. Sometimes you go to a smaller time frame to look for it. Right there, there's slight divergence. 7-minute may have it even better. Wasn't perfect. Wasn't like textbook like it normally was. Yeah, right there is really the divergence here. This swing down to swing down. And this sharp, this kind of swing flat, or, you know, even if it swings down, it swings more flat. See that angle and that angle, they will intersect. They will diverge. Bro, I watch you from Turkey. Would you comment on Zilliqua? Anytime, man. Thank you. I like Zilliqua. It's been around for a long time. I was holding it. I finally cut it off. I felt like there was something better out there in the play to earn. I'll be honest, I cut it off. I held it for a year. I got in around 5-6 cents. I sold it at 9 cents. It took 50 cents in a year. I made 50% in a year. It was just too long. You know, thought it would make a bit of a move when the rest of the coins did. It really never did. Really never had its true day in the sun. We see 34 cents eventually for Zilliqua on a bigger move, but I mean, a 4X for a 2-year wait, I don't know. You know, you can 4X some of these coins in 2 weeks. So that's just why I personally cut Zilliqua off. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Do whatever makes you happy. Someone say steak and eggs. Ooh, steak and eggs, baby. So big, beautiful candle here on the 4 hour. And the 4 hour just got a bullish cross. That shows signs of life, finally. Like, it's kind of like right around here. We got a bullish cross, big candle, and massive move for Bitcoin. Then we would flag out for the last 16, 17, 20 hours here, just sideways. You know, I eventually would put it in a bit of a pennant, a cup and a pennant, which is a cup and handle, even though people don't realize that is a cup and handle. The target is up here at about 60,500. Can we do it? But Bitcoin just refuses to get above 59,000. Like, it just, every time we hit it, rejection. So like right here, look, we came above it, wasn't really that great. We broke above it here, played games, broke down below. We broke above it, no way. Broke above it, fake out. Couldn't get above it. Couldn't even get close. Wick to it. Wick to it again. Now we're on our way again. Can we hit it? And can we break it this time? All eyes on Bitcoin. Now the 1 hour again. We're here. We're right where we are again. And we've done this numerous times. We've made beautiful pumps. Beautiful pumps. Beautiful pumps. The only good thing is that's a low, that's a higher low, and that's a higher low. On the 1 hour, we've created 3 higher lows in a row. It's a good sign. So we'll be watching Bitcoin very closely at this level. It bounced off of 56,761. Now, the idea here, right, is this. We got rejected by these points at 58,859K. So, until we get above those 2 points, they are levels where we need to rise above, right? Like they're just not strong support zones until we can get above them and use them as support. So we're watching 59K like a hawk, watching it very, very closely. Shout out to Zero Allegiance Finbook. That's what's missing. The morning pie coffee. The morning pie coffee. My man. Earl Grey, baby. It's my favorite tea. It's really the only tea I like. I like chamomile, when I'm calming my nerves. A little bit of chamomile tea is nice. I'm trying to get this little, rocker board that I'm on, into the right position. So everything feels and sits right. Now, we've gone over the weekly, too. And we've talked about where the weekly is going, where it could go. Could be touching this 21-day moving average. We're getting close. So far, we bounced off of 56K. But it doesn't rule out 52,000 again, all right? It doesn't say that we can't continue up, continue down, right? So, and we still have some downside here on the weekly stochastics RSI. It's not like we've hit rock bottom yet. So that's on my radar as a possible, we could still possibly come all the way down here like this, reset all the way down. We are holding this level very nicely so far, and it doesn't say we have to touch it. We could start going up, and then the 21 could curve up with the price, and we could come back to it at a later time, all right? It could be very bullish, actually, just like this. See how we start spacing away in very bullish time. Here we retrace. We did not have to hit it here. So, Fibonacci-wise, we bounced off the 0.5 there. We're doing very well, too, as well. So, very great so far that we've bounced off 56,800. Can we please look at ENQ? Zeha Slack. ENQ. We'll take a look at ENQ. I have a quick super chat window. I'm going to try to be more attentive to the super chats. Let's do ENQ. And shout out to my man, Zenya. I like to spotlight my people. Zenya Slack for the 199 super chat. Thank you so much for the 199. Much appreciated. That's very nice of you to give your hard-earned funds to the chats. Thank you very much. Very, very nice of you. Much respect to you, my friend. ENQ. Enum Cum. On Tether. It's in a pretty cool bull flag here. Right? It's respecting the flag. Looking like Bitcoin kind of did last night. Getting tight. Bit of a bull here on the side. Some would call this a cup and handle. I may be one of those people. Yeah, You could even say the handle was here. Very interesting. That would have a measured move of a big leg. Back up to 9 cents. Take a look at it on the bigger time frame. Ooh, she's down and dirty. Ooh, I see. Interesting. So I talked about this a while ago. It's in a bigger cup and handle here. Look at this. Kind of just flatline. We'll look at it on the daily. 4 hours coming down to the oversold region, and it's holding 7.5 pretty nicely. Let's look at this here now. So we made that tiny cup and handle on the smaller time frame with a bigger target. This has a huge target up. This could go places. Now I'd research this and find out what it is, and if you're doing, I don't know what it is. I'm not into this thing. I've never really heard of it. Enum Cum. I don't know everything that it is or that it does, but to me, that's bullish. Just taking its time, showing signs of long-term consolidation ever since May. I mean, that's insanity. It's really taking its time. I mean, that's patience, right? But hey, if you like it, if you go into the fundamentals, you know, that's completely up to somebody and their own thing, right? So let's take a look at CERE from my man, Brick Dorsey. Appreciate you, man. Can you check out MILKY? Looks like it's about to boogie and woogie if you get a chance. Thanks for showing up every day. It's so motivating. Shout out to Dynamite Chili. Dude, I love that. Dynamite Chili, you're the man, dude. MILKY. And is MILKY on Zapukans? Let's take a look here. There we go. One more over. You have to be like a little offbeat. It's not easy. There we go. But now I'm leaning over too much. I'm like, I'll find my way on this board, man. I'll tell you. With this board and this microphone over here. Milky Way. Milky. Let's take a look at our buddy Milky. Thank you for putting Milky on the radar. And again, guys, high risk, high reward. We know, oh, look, this thing is just skyrocketing. Wow, I wish we had known about Milky down here. Anyway, what did Milky do? You go back in time. I mean, formed a nice flag here. You take the measured move of the pole, and it basically did it, you know, pretty much on its way to the measured move. After that, I will cool off a little bit. This thing's just getting started, though. Let's take a look at it on a bigger time frame, like the 1 hour. Wow. This thing's just going straight parabolic. What is Milky? What does it do? You got me wondering. Milky, every single day here on the live stream, we find a new coin that no one's ever heard or thought about. Again, that's why I love the super chats. Thank you so much for the deep dive, my buddy. Let's take a look at Milky X. Milky Way X, right? And that was at the A5. Yeah, A5 on, that's a big A5, though. Interesting. Milky Way X, up 25%. Milky Way X Finance. Milky Way loading. Ooh, fancy. Schmancy. That does look fancy. I have to give it to it. Create a better gamify and exchange with Milky Way Exchange. Interesting. I mean, the website's pretty hot already, right off the bat. Better gamify and exchange with Milky Way. How do we create amazing projects? Milky Way X will innovate decentralized finance by developing a platform that allows investors to buy into new cryptocurrency projects before the tokens are publicly released, and also featuring protocols to give investors sustainable growth when they adapt newly introduced projects. Join the Telegram. Why choose us? KYC. Milky Way Create function will initiate partnerships and future projects with optional KYCs. Project analysis. Milky Way creates function will double check partner projects and find safe and potential projects. Financial advice, token supply, 16 billion Milky Way, right? Is that, no, yeah, 16 billion Milky Way. 12% to farming. 9.5% to unsold tokens will be burnt. Pre-sale will be up to 48%. April 20, it came out. July, development. Wow. This thing's been flying. Humpback Ventures, I like that. Like Whale Capital. Funny. Not too shabby, right? Rocket Stone, Gem Capital, Gem Labs, partner and broker. solid proof. Interesting. Gonna have to do a deeper dive, read the white paper, spend some time on the audit. CERE, which went up today big. We'll look at CTK. Why I like CTK. 92 security score on CERE.com. Good place to check out a coin. Look at the ratings. Keep it bookmarked. CERE.com. Want to put it in my crypto deep dives. Bam. So, not too bad. No critical. 3 major. 0 medium, 2 minor, and 8 informational. Came up with a 92% security score, though. That's pretty good for that. So Milky Way X looks safe. All right. Interesting. Quite interesting. You can give it the double sniff test. Send this thing on over here. See what they say about it. 0 out of 100. They say there's a high risk of it being a scam. I don't always believe this, Adequate liquidity present. So the owner owns 11%. So they're saying that the owner holds too much of the coin. All other holders possess less than 10%. They can't find that out. Interesting. Ownership renounced or source did not contain an owner contract. So their selfie is less. So they're just showing you that it could be rug pull status, which is weird. Looks good, though. Interesting. It's flying. I mean, it's up huge. There's MILKY. Let's take a look at RFOX getting close as Bitcoin's at 58,500. Want to finish my Bitcoin analysis. Hold on. So, the weekly needs to come down a little bit. So if we saw 52K one more time, I wouldn't be surprised. I just want to put that out there. Doesn't have to happen. But if we saw it, I wouldn't be surprised. 2 beautiful candles here on the 1 hour, though. Still got some momentum. Haven't totally curved yet, but we're getting high on the RSI, right? The 1 hour's finding its way. So, suggesting that at this point, also the 15-minute is getting high. It's turning into that flag. Showing signs of bullishness here in this flag, though. Looking at this like we could loop up one more time. Then head to the downside for the retracement. Or a flag. Whichever one makes us happy. But there, I'd love the flag, not the retracement. Now, we do have to touch the 21-day moving average at one point. Can we go more sideways until this pops? So watch this flag to track Bitcoin. I keep an alert here on the 15-minute. When that hits, you be ready for another rally, and we'll see how much more juice the 1 hour has. What I like about this whole thing is the 4 hour just came and did a bullish cross on the stochastic. So we were high on the 4 hour. Since then, we've gone sideways into the downside. This is what you look for. This is what my system goes by. I'm always trying to find out when basically price action is going to go sideways, all right? And congratulations to anyone in the chart that played BTC. We put in a beautiful pennant, which it did break out of absolutely nicely to the upside. Even if it was just a quick 1 hour trade, it was a beautiful swing trade for BTC. So that's also a nice thing to see. Shout out to anyone in the Patreon that jumped on. And shout out to all the new patrons who jumped in the last few days. Thank you very much for jumping on into Cyber Monday and Toasty Tuesday. Much appreciated. Unbelievable. Good times. Good times. Now, something I want to put on your radar is Trios. Trios mainnet is coming December 31st. Coins love to run up into their mainnets. It's just something that happens. It's a techie thing that goes on with crypto. If you're new to crypto, understand this idea. Coins love to run up into mainnet. All right, so we're going to take a look at Trios. We're going to talk about that, but just want to let you know, Trios got a mainnet coming on December 31st of 2021. And coins like to run up into their mainnet. Even if you look at this cup with a handle, Trios looking pretty spicy right now where it's at. We're going to take a look at it in the bigger time frame. We're going to talk about that. We're going to show you Trios. And this is the type of knowledge and information you'll get in the trading group if you join. We'll teach you what a mainnet is. We'll teach you how to find this news, how to couple the news with a chart, fundamentals with technical analysis, and it makes sense. And this is how money flows in cryptocurrency. So Once a coin has a mainnet, so much more can happen to it. More coins can get built on it. And usually an IDO comes out, more and more stuff starts flying out of that mainnet. So look for Treehouse. They've been a good team. They've been around for a long time. Very substantial project too as well. Treehouse. So Treehouse mainnet coming out on December 31st. Want to put that on your radar. All right. Now Bitcoin, continue to pump. Lovely, lovely to see. Staying in this flag. Can it bust out of the flag? It may. If it takes longer, if it goes, it might even go more sideways. Whatever it does, measured move here is basically back to 60,000. And can we get a candle to close above $59,000, please? Here we got one, but we were below it in a second. So can we get a 4-hour candle to close above 59,000? That's what we really want. You know, enough is enough with this resistance. Finally, Bitcoin getting a bit of a pump here. And look, when we really look at it, we could say that it was in this, like, broke out, came back down, broke out the bottom, broke out the top, came back in, formed this flag. Lately, I've been finding these fragmented flags that they make sense after I look at how many times they broke us in and out of the pattern, grabbing the liquidity. They can't seem to keep anything neat anymore when it comes to Bitcoin because they're trying to grab liquidity all the time. They're looking for that liquidity. They're having trouble, right? What is BOM? You see the thumbnail. We're going to talk about BOM. It is a cryptocurrency, and we're going to go over it. It was trending yesterday, hot news. So we're going to go over the coin, talk about the project, and you know why it's on my radar, why we're going to go over BOM, why it's in the title of the show. Shout out to all the new cryptocurrency people out there. Shout out to everyone jumping in. Shout out to all the crypto lifers, and shout out to everyone that's here on the live stream. Thank you so much for coming on in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Shout out to Brick Dorsey up in the spot. Shout out to Georgie. Shout out to all my people. CMAS, Milky was mentioned the other day. Hi, I don't see the emails, but I'm sure Lifer and his team will respond to you. Did you send it to Crypto Lifers? Maybe send just in case you missed it. Email to them. Shout out to XRP Muser up in the spot. Let's go. What's good, fam? My dude. Join the Patreon today, people. Nah, I make more hip-hop stuff. I'll take hip-hop, though. Finbook, waiting for your email back regarding jumping into the Patreon at Love Learning. Powell and Yellen are talking about inflation right now in the testimony. There you go. And Bitcoin will pump on inflation. 211 people jumping on into the live stream. If you're here in the right place, here we break down cryptocurrency. I talk about how I've been buying Bitcoin since 2017. My first Bitcoin purchase around $2,700. I found Bitcoin when it was $300-$400. Just, I waited too late to buy it. I have to, so I'm not the earliest bird, but I've been investing in Bitcoin for a long time, and I continue to do it all the time. Whenever it's on the low, I buy up Bitcoin. What I like to do is I like to use and I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not and an investment advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice, but you do whatever makes you happy. I like to use the Fear and Greed Index. Cool little informational tool here that, even though it seems so general and easy, at the same time, I've used it many, many times to basically dollar cost average into Bitcoin at the right time. Whenever this was low, shaded area specifically, if I can get in here, that's what I'm really looking for. I want to get into the shaded area. We were down there 31, but I want the fear to be definitely on the left side. And when I'm over here, that's when I want to be scooping up some BTC. Just grabbing it and grabbing it and grabbing it as much as possible. So that's kind of how I do it. And honestly, every single time I've bought in Bitcoin in this gray area, it has served me very, very well. So I'll just keep doing what has been successful for me and continue to do so. So again, I have this cool system that I teach in my tutoring sessions, and it's my own system, and it's how I use stochastics RSI with the patterns, right? Stochastics RSI looks like it's going to twist one more time to the upside. We're getting a little move here for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin popping out. Can we break above 59,000 and get a nice candle close on the 4-hour above 59K? That's what we really want. Look, we couldn't get it here. We got it here right there, but we broke down right below again. So these levels of support and resistance, we really want to break above 59, 60K even to be greedy would be the best thing ever. If we could break above $60,000 would be the key. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping on. That's what I would like. Otherwise, we're just still remaining in the minutia. Like we're not fully bullish yet, you know. So levels to watch, and basically that's how I watch it now. We keep it on the 15-minute and track Bitcoin. This is a good time frame to track it. Really don't have to go any lower. This will kind of teach us what's going down. 1 minute, the 1 hour is starting to get extended, right? The moves begins at the bottom of the stochastics. Run. You can still see a push up there. Not saying you can't, but 9 out of 10 times when the 1 hour gets above the dotted line and starts to kind of slow down, that's 80 to 90% to almost 95% of the entire move, you know? But so far, so good. We got the move for Bitcoin. Just don't want to see us get rejected again and come all the way back down. Like, they just keep messing with the leverage traders, keep grabbing liquidity. Eventually, one of these runs is going to have to be the one that breaks the camel's back and pumps us to the upside. So, we go look at that daily time frame, and you can see the daily still has momentum. It is just crossing the dotted line, but it still has momentum for a big time frame. You see, we have dug our way out from the daily, from the bottom here at 53,000. You can see the daily time frame really has just been moving slowly to the upside, candle after candle. 4 beautiful green candles with only 1 red candle. So I'll be tracking Bitcoin on the 15-minute, and this is what I'll be, posting to the Patreons, and we'll be watching this together as a team, and every few hours I'll be keeping them updated for Bitcoin. If you're new to cryptocurrency and you just started trading altcoins, or you're getting into the game and you jumped on and you saw my thumbnail and you jumped into this live stream, know that when we're trading and we're getting into cryptocurrency here, Bitcoin controls the show. Bitcoin controls the entire show. So we watch Bitcoin intently throughout the day because it can throw off anything, Let's take a look at RFOX. The people want RFOX. Shout out to Brian Shrimp for my dude. Thank you so much for bringing up RFOX. Little Schmitty, good morning, Lifer. Can you check out some TA on VLM Metaland? Thank you. Good morning, Sam. We love you, bro. Shout out to Tenacious Tim for the 1999 Super Chat. Thank you so much, Tenacious Tim. Much appreciated. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my dude. Super Chats, ENQ, GAIA, and RFOX. Let's take a look at GAIA, GAIA. GAIA Global Treasury, is that what it is? GAIA. It's another word for Mother Earth, I know that. GAIA Everworld, GAIA DAO. I'm guessing it's GAIA Everworld. We'll take a look at this here at $1, no market cap. Thank you so much, Tenacious Tim, for the 1999 Super Chat. Thank you so much, Little Schmitty, for the $5 Super Chat. Much appreciated for the love and the support. GAIA, buy on QuickSwap, buy on Sushi Swap. Oh, cool. So you can get it for MATIC? Is that what it looks like? Oh, but you can buy on PancakeSwap as well. Gate.io. Interesting. GAIA Land and GAIA NFT. I like how they have exactly what you can do right off the bat. That's smart. And exactly where to buy it. Too many coins don't do that. You're trying to find out, like, where do I get the coin? And you're like, well, it's right there. And you're like, but where? And you're like, right there. And you're like, oh, okay. Right over there. Right? Saw that this color matches that color pretty nicely out of nowhere. At the last minute, it was like, I wasn't even going to wear a tie, but at the last minute, said, I'll wear a tie. Hedge, Joe. We'll take a look at Hedge for Joe. Thank you so much, Joe, for asking about Hedge. We'll take a look at Hedge. That was actually a really interesting project, too. Remember that? I'm pumping it, I'm pumping it, holla if you're active, bro. Got something for you to investigate. The money's coming. Looks like we're in a buy zone for the ORE chart. Whoop, whoop. We'll take a look at ORE, too, for my people's. RFOX, the people want RFOX. RFOX Labs. We looked at ENQ. And so we'll take a look at RFOX. Shout out to everyone coming on into the live. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Red Fox on KuCoin. Wow, everything's just moving. I looked at this and I got in at 13 cents. Okay. There's your pullback. You're going to have a pullback on the daily time frame when your daily gets high. So as bullish as the other time frames look, you got to respect the daily time frame. And if you don't, it'll teach you to respect it over time. eventually you're just going to have to respect the daily, you know. RFOX, banging. You know, what a beautiful move, though. And we've been looking at it down here since the bottom at even 3 cents. I mean, RFOX, really great metaverse project. Look for it to come and touch the 21-day moving average. You know, that's how I play. That's how I roll, baby. And then it's got a nice flag with a continuation. So here's my projection for RFOX. And I'm sticking to it. Technical analysis, you know, you got to come down a little bit. Then you can pull a fib here too as well to kind of gauge what's happening. And you can see that we came up here and we came back down. We're bouncing off the 382. We could get to the 0.5 or we could get all the way here to the 0.618 and the 0.75 in the golden pocket. So, and that would put RFOX back at 20. Beautiful retracement after a high of about 35. I mean, not too shabby. So there's my idea for RFOX. Everyone says it's about to pump right now in the 1 hour. They're getting all excited. Possibly it can. But maybe it's just kind of a push up here, push down, push up. And it kind of stays in sideways minutia. Daily looks like a bigger pullback could happen. You know, nothing's guaranteed. But just looking at that daily time frame, we might get a pump on the 1 hour. Definitely is it could be possible. And the 4 hour both look nice. But somewhat of a double top there. So far, we've negated shoulder head and possible little shoulder there, too, as well. It looks a little different on the 4 hour. Yes, it's bullish. Yes, we have low Stokes, you know, and we probably get a push up to the top of the channel here at 30, maybe even a push up with some wickage. But overall, that daily to me has to cool down. So when I look at the bigger time frame, you know, I don't get too excited by the 1 hour and the 4 hour. But anything is possible. You know, I'm open-minded. But that daily, you know, the daily could flip on us. These could all get bullish and it could turn. Anything is possible. But in probability sector, from what I've seen in my life as a trader, that daily has to slow down a little more. Okay? Again, that's just what I'm seeing in the technical analysis. Powell and Yellen is pumping Bitcoin. Talking about inflation right now in the testimony. I mean, they're going to keep printing money, right? Watch Fed Chair Powell and Treasury Secretary Yellen testify live before Congress. Yeah. Treasury Yellen just got a weed question. Says tax assessments would be bolstered if companies could use banks and not just operate in cash. It's true. Watch Yellen and Powell testify live before the Senate. We used to watch these together, too, on the live stream. We've done it many times. The last time we watched them for a while. Powell places faster bond buying taper on the Fed's Christmas table. Stocks fall again as Fed signals it could end economic stimulus support sooner. The Fed Chair Jerome Powell said persistent inflation might require a more aggressive approach by the central bank. The U.S. gave $3.7 billion in relief to likely ineligible businesses, the auditor finds. Twitter will take down pictures of people posted without their permission. Wow. Watching inflation's like hawk, the Fed might start to cut its economic aid. And Janet Yellen still supports making banks give the IRS new customer data. Supports making banks give the IRS new customer data. The head of Meta's cryptocurrency efforts is leaving the company. The head of Meta's cryptocurrency effort is leaving the company. Interesting. Issues in Facebook's metaverse. 58,799,800 on the way up to 59K for Bitcoin. Not too shabby here, BTC. Unbelievable. So again, we see our target up here at 60,066. That's just the measured move of this poll. If we can accomplish that throughout the day, it will be absolutely beautiful. 1 hour still has kind of telling us we're kind of cooked, though. Seems to be this resistance point every single time on the 1 hour. Now we just have to flag out strong enough to not dump, which we did here on the 4 hour. So far, so good, and got our push to the upside. So same thing has to occur up here without giving all the gains back. But so far, so good. We are digging our hole. And remember this bigger channel? We definitely broke out of the channel now. Which before we said we could say we weren't out of the channel yet. So we broke out of this bigger channel for sure. Bitcoin. Which is an ugly falling wedge, but it is what it is. Right? So far, so good. And again, like I tell you, you just keep tracking out of the 15 minutes. See how the 15-minute would have showed you this flag? You might not have seen it on any other time frame. 15-minute and this little flip here on the stochastics. Again, you go to the 7-minute, it was probably a low 7-minute. See? I've learned that in my days. I will go back to the 7-minute if I have to. It's come in handy when trading. 58,900 now for Bitcoin. The pump is real. The pump is real. Woo! Tenacious Tim, you're the man, dude. I love you, bro. Julius Caesar Labrana, my man. Can you take a look at sand? It does not respect all the time frames. Are oversold. Thanks, as always. Well, actually, man, it's been pulling back. It went all the way to 866. It pulled back to 660. That's an oversold daily, respecting the time frame, in my humble opinion. We'll take a look at it, though. We'll break it down. So even smaller time frame to see what's going on with this Bitcoin pump. Seemed a bit of a flag here in pumping. Nice. We could see some more movement here for Bitcoin. Let's crack that 59,000, baby. Come on. On our way, baby. 59K. Signs of life. Big inflation. Everybody worried. Scared in the news. Let's take a look at the show. Did we decouple from the Dow? Is the Dow coming back or is the Dow dumping? That's what we want to know. So the Dow, of course, comes back with Bitcoin pumping. Now, it's funny. I talked about this. Look at this. Look at the 7-minute Dow. What do we have? Swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. What do we have? Bullish divergence. You can do this on the Dow Jones Industrial. Everything I teach you in cryptocurrency, you can use in any single market. This should blow your mind. This should make you go, oh my God, that's absolutely insane. And it is. So look at the Dow Jones Industrial. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up with a massive move to the upside. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful for the Dow Jones. So this happens in both things. And I talked about this. Look at me on the Dow. Showing you the inverted head and shoulder. So while everyone freaked out and got all scared and Corona and all this, another Omicron, all that, I was just saying, hey, this is just business as usual. The daily's oversold and we're about to pop. And it looks like the market's going to actually have a beautiful pump in the next couple of weeks. So anyone that can read a market and can read technical analysis can see that the Dow's ready to have a big move to the upside and all should be well. So not to worry. We even have a little hidden bullish divergence because we have swing up to swing up on the swings. The swing low to the swing low. And these same swing lows kind of swing to the downside or flat. And that is hidden bullish. Tells us the trend will continue to the upside. So we saw bullish divergence there. Hidden bullish on the Dow Jones. And in inverted head and shoulder inside of a rising wedge, which could even go up parabolic and break us all the way up there to the Dow. So I'm watching the Dow very, very closely. And all is well. So as much as they try to scare you with these crazy global markets, seems all right. It keeps moving, certainly. Okay, so and we take a look at the DXY, the dollar index, which again, we said on the daily time frame was about to dump. We went over this day in and day out, right? And look, here we are on the daily with what? The curve to the downside and the dump on the dollar. That also pumps Bitcoin. Whenever the dollar dumps, Bitcoin pumps. It's just a simple seesaw effect that you're going to see all the time in cryptocurrency. So this is something that I'm watching almost every single day. Every day is the dollar index. And that's why here on the channel we go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance. Total. Right? We also go over Bitcoin dominance and total too as well. So why do we go over Bitcoin dominance? Because it's going to show you when Bitcoin's about to have a bigger move to the upside. And look, the daily for Bitcoin dominance suggests a massive pump is coming. And we're at the bottom of a channel here. Falling wedge 68% of the time. Showing signs of life here for Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance is kind of foreshadowing that there will be a big move for Bitcoin coming. Now, if we dump, Bitcoin dominance will pump as well. So it also can suggest a dump. So it's not always good, but it does mean an inflow of money into Bitcoin either way. Either from stop losses getting hit or from a massive pump and the world FOMOing in. Now, with inflation and all these numbers coming out, this is a good sign with Bitcoin dominance low. All these together give you an idea of where the market is going and where the money is going to flow in cryptocurrency. So that's why we look at these world markets the way we do with the Dow Jones Industrial, the dollar index, and we piece together kind of an international view of the world. It's hurting bad. You influenced my perfect exit out of... So glad I swapped All Eternal for Gods and IMX last week. It's hurting bad. You influenced my perfect exit out of Eternal. I did nothing. You did it. You learned the technical analysis. I just taught it. You were a student of the game. So congratulations, Jin Hua, for doing what you do and doing what you had to do. I had no idea, bro. I saw that yesterday after practice, and my jaw dropped. There you go, baby. Have you seen Unix, a new low-cap gem with big investors? Yeah, I was hearing someone talk about Unix yesterday. Kind of did a little bit of a research deep dive on it. We'll go over Unix as well. Bitcoin 4-hour candle watch. 59K for BTC. Yeah. There we go. Oh, no, 58,000. No, it didn't do it. How dare you get me... Got me too excited. And it's sad, but I'm going to delete all this. This is my old work. We've been working on this for a long time. It got us out of this. Look, we did so much work on this chart. But it's time to start fresh again. Also, though, and I went over this as well. I don't know how many people did, but... And it's ugly, but it's there. The shoulder, the head, and the shoulder. We went over this yesterday. Even took the measured move of the right shoulder. That suggests a break to the upside here for Bitcoin to about 62,800. Even actually a little higher. Sorry about that. Hold on. No, yeah, but about 62,850. So there's a measured move for Bitcoin on an inverted head and shoulder. Show me the money, Bitcoin. Show me the money, baby. And as we said before in the 1 hour, we were looking at this pennant last night. And I drew this and we looked at it with the patrons and said, this looks like we could get a breakout to the upside. With a measured move to the upside as well. And so far, so good. The technical analysis is playing out to a T. You just got to see it to believe it. Make it happen, Captain. So, bam, Bitcoin doing well today. Finally getting a bit of a move. Finally getting some green action. One of the best out there. Love your stuff. But, dude, with your money, go and see a tailor. Them suits are poo. That's crazy, man. That's the meanest thing I've ever heard. All my suits are tailored. I'm not even going to listen to that. This is actually a beautiful Ralph Lauren jacket. I'm just saying, like, I'm not a... I know you wish you had a suit. I love the smile of people when they watch Bitcoin pop. Shout out to Crypto Banter Love Child for the hatred. Appreciate each and every one out there. Tower looking sweet, bottom of the 10, low Stokes, and has completed the measured move off a head and shoulder. I like it. Have you seen Unix low cap gem? We'll take a look at Unix. We'll take a look at Sand for Julius Caesar. We'll take a look at Hedge right now. And we'll take a look at VML for Little Schmitty. Veta. We looked at RFOX Labs. Excellent. So moving down the line here, we'll take a look at VML. Check out some TA on VML. Metaland. Thank you. I mean, what a great name. Smart name. Right? Let's check out where VML is. Metaland. Let's take a look at Metaland here. And who's to say I have a suit on? I could have no pants on right now. You don't even know if I have a suit on. A suit would infer that I actually had pants on. So at two, Mr. Banter Child. At two, brother. A suit would actually, you don't even know if I'm wearing pants. I might be just letting it all hang out. You don't know. I'm definitely not, but you don't know. I'm just saying. Like, I wouldn't do that out of respect, but I'm just saying. Want strong support at 59K. We do. We really need it. We need to break above it, and we need to hold that baby. We need to hold that baby. Nick Morgan, thank you so much. H-Bar, I know you think it's too centralized, but it's going to be huge. Hashgraph, money to be made. I agree. I think so, but it just, I'll put my money elsewhere. The pump is real, son. I hope it is, baby. I hope it is. But still, people keep saying 59K, and I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing 58.9, and now lackluster. I'm seeing rejection again. And it makes sense. The 1 hour is high. 1 hour suggests that we flag out here and have to touch the 21-day moving average. Learn my system. MetaHero is going to change the metaverse completely. I think MetaHero is going to be huge, and I think Everdome is going to be absolutely insane. Savage Joe says the Valhalla will be listed on the new exchanges in December. Oh, that's a good thing. Have we done Elon yet? No, we have not done Elon. We'll take a look at Elon. I never saw 59,000. I never saw it. You claim. Okay. I'm going to try to figure out what the heck went on with Eternal. I just messed up the dev. I was talking to him just like 4 days ago. I just messaged the dev. Eternal. The pump is real, son. I love that. I love that. Virtual meme pad. Let's take a look at this meta pad here on KuCoin. On PooCoin, I guess it is. Notice how I get the contract address from CoinMarketCap. All right? And don't just go grab it from any random place. $1.6 million market cap with a wick like you wouldn't believe. But you know what I like about it? It hasn't really skyrocketed yet. Somewhat of a kind of a pennant here. Doing something, right? Messy TA, it's just getting started. It's finding its way. This thing just came out, right? On the 22nd, been out for a week. Metaland. Let's just take a look at what it is. I like to do a deep dive on the project. Metaland, your virtual sweet home. Ooh, buy now. Audit KYC. We only have one Telegram group and one of every other social media. Please join the official one to protect your money. The Telegram. Deflationary token made for the people. Hard to read that, right? That's small writing for me personally. That's really small writing. Like, I need to put my glasses. I don't have the best eyesight. Like, I need to put my glasses on to read that. These days, people are spending more time in the virtual world for both recreation and work. This occurs predominantly in the 2D interfaces such as the web and mobile phones. However, traversable 3D world adds an immersible component, enabling physical clusters of communities, being able to visit one another. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, decentralized. I get it. I don't know. The website leaves a lot to be determined. If I was running marketing for this company and this was the website, I would freak out. I would not be happy. I'd be like, yo, we need to figure something out, like, right away. Like, this is too small, Doesn't mean it can't do what it's going to do, but it just, sketches me out a little bit. Quick little roadmap. They're going to do all this on Q1. So they're going to do, private sale, PooCoin ads, custom stickers, listings, an audit, and an influencer. Like, this tells me they're just going to try to get on the map. And then if that even happens, then they're going to get listing on a DEX, and then they're going to get NFTs coming soon. I don't know. To me, not enough work. Like, I like projects that have done the due diligence and come out with it. Like, yo, here's what we have. Bam. I question these projects that are coming out before they even got something going. Highly speculative. Already got a bit of a rug pullish-ass wick here. $1.6 million market cap. This bears watching for me personally. Just puts up my spidey senses, puts up my red flags. I'm a little like, huh. Now, what you want to do is look for red foxes. It's all about support and resistance too. If you hold this level, 26, for a couple more days or a day two, then that shows you that there's really strong support for red fox. Okay. MTV just really, really disappointing. Very disappointing. For me personally, Fine, it goes up one more 100% to 44, and then I'm out, man. I'm done. Took too long, too. Took way too long. I'm spoiled, man. I want my gains. I want them. I'm patient. I don't mind, but come on. I'm not waiting a year for a 3x. To me, that's just, come on. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We'll take a look at Sand. We'll take a look at Hedge. Thank you so much for the super chats and the love. I appreciate you. Let's take a look at Hedge. HEDGE. Let's take a look at Hedge here. We'll take a look at a Hedge. One short now. Yeah, I think we need to poo coin that one, right? I can't remember. Hedge finance. Is that what we're looking at? A hedge trade. There was a few different ones. This one had that whole hedge product. Didn't it come with like another thing, like hedge? There was like two things going on with it. Let Hedge take your portfolio to the next level. Our enthusiast professionals is passed on to clients through the delivery of timely, cost-effective fund administration that combines cutting-edge blockchain technology with the most hyped, trending coins, the most rewarding cryptocurrency yet. Build your platform from the bottom up with Hedge. Experience a HODL community. Always buy the hype. We do the research so you don't have to. The unique Hedge platform delivers peace of mind to your wallet. Our blockchain analysts are constantly monitoring the market to determine which rewards token has the most upside potential. Once determined, we update the reward system to distribute this token directly into your wallet. Always automated, always secure, and always looking forward. Market exposure could not be easier. Protect your portfolio with Hedge. It's a pretty good idea. 12% transaction tax. Anti-whale feature. How does Hedge work? I get it. It's on PancakeSwap, CoinGecko, and CoinMarket. Don't work for your investment. Let your investment work for you. Contract address. It sounds great. It's still a poo coin, no? I mean, like, in a way. Sounds cool, though. I'm skeptical. You guys can see, like, Hedge. 9.4 million burned. It's in the dumps after a nice pump. But that was its initial sell-off. We'll see what happens. Maybe a pre-sale sell-off. Kind of bottoming it out now. Definitely don't want to buy that. You want to buy these bottoms out. Not too bad. And ready for its next move. I like the project and I like the website. I'll tell you that. Cleaner, way cleaner than that last thing we looked at. Not Milky Way, that other thing. I don't even want to know. Bring it up. VML, whatever. So this looks hot. And no offense, Little Schmitty. I have to give it to you straight. I give you my opinion. Exactly how I see it, So Hedge. Boss always looking sharp, bro. Thank you so much, Rodney Robinson. Sir, I want to show you Unix Gaming. Check their partners and also no tokens unlocked for 6 months low cap. Yeah, no, I like Unix. It was on my radar. Boss Looks Box. Shout out to everyone here on the live. That's why I have an alert set for the daily. What's up with MTV? That's what I'm saying. We got wrecked yesterday is real. And I think started pumping, man. CWAR update. We'll take a look at CWAR for sure. And now we're going to take a look at Sand. Thank you so much for the super chats. Keep them coming. Having a fun day going over these chats and having fun with the community. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you on this beautiful Wednesday. And hopefully we have a big weekly screen share is today from 6 p.m. All the way to 8:30 usually it goes to. So get excited. Get ready. This may be your first weekly screen share. Jump on in. Where does it take place? How do you enter? What goes on? Everyone kind of freaks out when they first get in. Like, what's going on? Where do I enter? It's simple. Once you join the Patreon, you're joining all the Telegram rooms. The main room is the exclusive charts and not financial advice room, where I'm just posting all my exclusive charts, ideas, news, things that I'm talking about, and concepts that I'm going over. Now, this is where I will have the actual room. I just hit this. I start it right here, and we're ready to go. Almost hitting 500 subscribers in the exclusive charts room, man. We're at 500 people in the channel, in the subscription group. Unbelievable. Shout out to all the crypto lifers jumping on in. KDA is about to pop. Kevin Ash asks, you don't know? We don't know. We'll take a look at KDA. We'll look at what the technical analysis says. But there's Sand doing its thing. Bit of a cup and handle action for Sand. Some say even double top. I mean, we did get a little bit of bearish divergence right here that did play out, right? Now it's kind of together, and we got an oversold 1 hour. The daily's getting low too as well. Does usually have to come and kiss or come close to that 21-day moving average. We'll pull a Fibonacci from this impulse here. And the 0.5 is sufficient in a bullish manner. We don't always have to come back down to the 0.65 and the 0.618. But you could see a retracement back to 5. That was an insane pump. You have to remember, like, after a pump like that, there's always a pullback. And the 618 would be nice. Somewhat of a double top forming here, too. But there's some bullish momentum forming. 1 hour is getting bullish right now with a push to the upside. We'll see how far that can take us. If that breaks us out of this falling wedge, that's pretty sweet. The 1 hour has a target if that falling wedge breaks out. For sand, somewhere up here at about $9.51. So I wouldn't give up on sand by any measure. I still have a bigger target up here for sand, around $14. I see sand definitely getting there. It's on a tear, and it's going to continue to the upside. I don't see why it won't, and so is the metaverse. And if Bitcoin goes up to 100K and this whole market starts to move, wow, sand is going to do some amazing things. Speaking of sand, let's take a look at WAXP, kind of another play on this idea of the metaverse. So, if you haven't looked at WAXP, take a look at WAXP, USDT Tether on KuCoin and on Binance. Took a beat down all the way to 66, was in a beautiful pennant. Stop loss there at 6%. Thank God for a stop loss, man. WAXP getting a beat down. And it's funny, he was coming out with news and a lot of cool stuff too. Jay Leno, Hot Wheel Cars, and some other news too with WAXP. They're coming out. Let's take a look at that pump there and see where we are on a Fibonacci for WAX. So WAX retracing to the 618 and wicking back down to the 706. And that's why I add the 706 to the Fibonacci levels that I have here. And that's why it's important to watch every single day. The WAXP coming back down to the 706. It's a very healthy retracement, shoulder, head, and shoulder. I'd like to start seeing us get the reversal to the upside. Let's take a look at the measured move for WAX. Be the length of this pole here. Will they move to the upside here? Back to $1.10 for WAX. Oversold on the 1 hour. How is that daily chart looking? Extremely oversold as well. And on the 618. So very, very interesting place to be for WAX. And you can see it's just really starting to erupt here. Was recently just 19 cents and it did a 3x. Almost actually even more. It went all the way to $1 actually. Before it would retrace back down into the 80 and back to 66. Now look at 66% retracement. Look, $1 to 66 cents. The 6.5 retracement. It's funny, right? I mean, right there. Because the 100 and the 66, they match up so well. So that's such an interesting idea, right? Shout out to Rex Gordon up in the spot. Boss, it was MATIC or DOT paired with Bitcoin earlier. MATIC. Yeah, CIFI. We'll talk about CIFI, Citizen Finance. And it was on the radar. I talked about it at 120 over and over again. It's at 196. It came back down. Let's see where it sits now. It ran up to about almost 300. But this project is on my radar as being a bigger idea, like taking up more of a conglomerate aggregator idea of the whole space. But you can see the same thing happens no matter what the coin, right? It pumps and it retraces where? To the 618. That would even be the 706. I just don't have it marked in the PooCoin world here. And then it gets ready for its next leg to the upside. And we've seen this many, many times. And this is just like business as usual in technical analysis. CIFI, Citizen Finance. Play to earn all day long. And we have a play to earn coin I want to talk about is BOMB. B-O-M-B. We'll take a look at B-O-M-B. BOMB here. Bam. $2 million market cap. The BOMB token. BOMB token remaining. World's first self-destructing currency. How it works. Story of BOMB. BOMB started as a social media experiment and grew into a community-run project fueled by passionate people interested in fighting inflation and breaking the norm. There are originally 1 million BOMB in existence. Each time BOMB is transferred, 1% of the transaction is destroyed. There will never be newly minted BOMB. The intention is not to be used for day-to-day transactions, but rather decentralized hedge against traditional inflation instruments. through a system of immutable smart contracts and continuous destruction. BOM is the world's first self-destructing currency. Pretty interesting, right? Pretty funny. The BOM token. Honestly, though, only can get it on Mercantox Hot, but you can't really get it anywhere. It's kind of a shady coin, right? But BOM, interesting. Let me make sure there was another BOM on my radar too. But it's funny, the first self-destructing coin. Now, I think it could be better presented. I don't really like the coin. I don't like the whole concept. Let's look at Bomberman. This has a $580,000 market cap. This is a play-to-earn game revival. I think this is more what we're talking about here. Bomberman is a P2E MIDI game based on the Binance Smart Chain. Play and bet against other players and secure your spot on our daily and weekly leaderboard prize pool. Now, remember, some of these games are going to be very remedial, very small. Hey, boss, can you take a look at poker? PKR. We'll take a look at poker. Thank you, John Doe, for the EGP. Much respect to you. Thank you so much. Coming at you with another bomb track. Z De La. Any thoughts on Star's Launchpad? No thoughts. You might have more thoughts than me. Do you think it's worth buying Sand Mana at those levels or better look for lower caps? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. It really is up to the person. You'd be surprised how much some of those big caps can continue to roll. Once they gain momentum, you never know. But it's completely up to you. You got to make those decisions. It's a good question, though. It's something I ask myself all the time. I tend to dive deep onto the little ones. I like little gems. I already see something that's up huge. I'm like, let me try to find something that's not up that big. But that's me personally. You do whatever makes you happy. Bomber is but I also do hold Bitcoin in 60% of my portfolio. So then I do the actual opposite, in the bigger time frame. So. Bomber is one of the most played retro games when it comes to the early 90s. We sometimes look back and dream about the good old days, playing retro games and living life to the fullest and enjoying it. Enjoying life to the fullest. That's why we set our goal to bring back Bomberman and make it even more creative and enjoyable. Playing Bomberman and earning money at the same time was never that easy before. Well written, I guess, for basically an old school game. Pre-sale, private sale, pre-sale, liquidity, and burn. Yeah. Play now, loading, more snapshots coming, white paper. Man, it's all right. It's all right. Interesting. Bomb, right? Was trending yesterday pretty hard. Huge supply. Max supply, 30 million, right? Self-supporting circulating supply, 26 million right now. Max supply, only 30 million. That's a small supply. Interesting. At 2 cents with a $585,000 market cap. Take a look at how it looks on the chats. Did a bit of a pre-sale dump, but now what I like about it is it didn't do a huge dump, but it's kind of sitting flat right now. Just kind of doing its thing. And so far respected this low, got a higher low, and a secondary higher low. And some might even call this a bit of a cup and handle there, even though it's not the best cup. High risk, high reward, man. I'm not looking at this personally. I'll be honest. Was trending, though. We'll see why. 17,000 subscribers on the horizon. Please click the subscriber button if you have not. It truly supports your lifer family community. Thank you. Say no more. Amen. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Flux gearing up. I liked playing Bomberman, LOL. Really? Interesting. Bomberman. Oh, back in the day, right? Mainnet is new today on KuCoin. Mnet. Another newbie. Let's take a look at how XTAG is holding up after a day on the... And look at that, man. The rejection. It did hit. Look at this. 59,061. And no good again. No good again. We couldn't get the candle to close above 59,000. What is going on with this region? I don't know. What is up with the liquidity there? You know, it's okay, though. The 1 hour suggested that we would flag out here and come to the downside. So there you go. That was the Bitcoin pump for the day. For the rest of the day, it's going to go sideways until it finds its way down here. Highly likely we get no more. That is what it is. Look, we got that pump out of the 15-minute. That's going to come on down too. So that was it. That was the high for the day. That was it. If you were swing trading Bitcoin, that was your exit. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but highly likely that was your high point for the day because the stochastics on the 1 hour, whenever they get high, that was your end point. That was your end point. That was your end point. It's pretty easy. You can backtest this and find it out. In the last 10 times, it was always a perfect time to get out right there when we were high on the 1 hour. And there's your wick to the downside. Not saying we won't go up and down, but now we're going to watch a 15-minute flag. Maybe a falling wedge, a flag, some type of bull flag. Something is going to happen here on the 1 hour and the 15-minute time frame. And we're going to have to interact again with the 21-day moving average before we can move to the upside. That's my system. That's how it works. And it's pretty accurate. Help you sell the top and help you get back in at a better time frame based on how the stochastics oscillates. What's your take on this new Don Vito NFTs? They're getting some hype. Wanted your thoughts. Knockstars TV. Don Vito NFTs. Don Vito, the one thing we need to really launch. I don't even know who Don Vito is, number one. So I may not be the best person to go over that. Charting altcoins, JPEGs. Yeah, it does. USDT to 420. It's funny. PYR keeps going up. It does more X's than I got X's. He's talking about Moonstarter too. I can't find any information on this. Don Vito NFTs. Look, I Googled it. I got Don Vito JPEGs. I don't know, man. Don Vitonis, The Godfather. You know, I've only watched The Godfather like 2 or 3 times in my life, man. I wasn't watching a lot of movies in the 90s. My parents had me outside all the time. Yeah, I get it, Vito now. I did watch The Godfather, though. But I haven't watched all. I have to be honest, I haven't watched all 3 of them in totality. Even though they're masterpieces and everyone's like, oh my God. I know everyone's going to go, oh my God, you know. Let's take a look at poker. PKR for my man John Doe. Can you check out CHAINFLIP.io? Unlaunched. Seems cross-chain swaps. You won't need PancakeSwap, Uniswap, or any bridge anymore. CHAINFLIP.io. Also, Degen Swap and Smart Swap. Supposed to do some of the similar things here. Let's take a look at CHAINFLIP.io. Native cross-chain swaps. Frictionless cryptocurrency swaps. Done right. Stay in the loop. We'll let you know when you can flip. Interesting. Native cross-chain swaps. Frictionless cryptocurrency swaps. Done right. ChainFlip is a decentralized, trustless protocol that enables cross-chain swaps between different blockchains. ChainFlip is what everybody wanted, but wasn't yet possible. Easy and intuitive swaps from one major blockchain to another. ChainFlip will connect and bridge major ecosystems like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Solana, or Cosmos to allow users to navigate through its growing multi-chain space. We eliminate any type of user barrier or heavy trade-offs so that no previous crypto knowledge is required to swap your tokens in a few clicks, enabling frictionless value transfer across ecosystems. No specialized software, no custom wallet, no pre-deposit, no collateral, no wrapped synthetic counterparty asset. Interesting. Eden Block, Maven, Flex, Torian, Harify, Apollo. ChainFlip's token Flip is used as collateral by validators to provide economic security to the network. The protocol charges a fee between 0.110 and 0.2 for every swap. This fee is used to buy and burn Flip tokens directly from the ChainFlip AMM, powered by Flip. Native swaps. Interested in finding out more about ChainFlip? Yes, I am. This is great. I love this. I hope they can do it and get it done as soon as possible. ChainFlip. 4,000 members here on their community. And I go to the pin messages here for CHAINFLIP. Pre-launch token, the 6 million round was led by, includes, all right, so they already did that. The funding round was in August. Check them out on Twitter. CHAINFLIP's Labs. Oh, yeah, my Twitter's just like not working right now. Anyway, so that's interesting. I like what we're seeing there for Flip. Can you find Flip out? Flip star, CHAINFLIP. There it is. So I like it, man. You can't even get it yet. Brand new coin. CHAINFLIP. I think you're onto something, and I like cross-chain. I'm all about cross-chain. Like, I'm the first guy that kind of really got heavy into cake, and I really needed a lot of cross-chain movement, and I didn't get it. And so because of that, I've been always kind of looking for the next cross-chain move. And so I appreciate you bringing that up to the radar and talking about cross-chain. CHAINFLIP, very important to me, something that I'm definitely going to be looking at. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for putting CHAINFLIP on the radar. I appreciate you for the super chat, big boy, and sticking with the channel for as long as you've been. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Was it DOT or MATIC paired with Bitcoin at the beginning? It was MATIC. TA on tower looking ready to pop with hidden bullish divergence. Rohit Gupta. They've been building this for a while now. It's very complex stuff. Not make fun. The name just got me when I read it. Cross-chain talk from Lifer is fascinating. The gem under the gem. The coin behind the coin. I need that Lifer knowledge on that. You basically will be able to swap any asset for any asset on any blockchain. I mean, I am going to freak out if that happens. But you know what happens when those happen is you'll have one that has Harmony one, this one, that, but not all of them. And you'll have one that has this one, but not all. And you never end up getting every single chain. Right now I'm using RUBIC. RUBIC is really easy and sweet. And honestly, RUBIC is seamless. Works absolutely great. I have no problems with RUBIC, a multi-chain swap protocol, which allows you to swap any one of 1,000 tokens between 8 blockchains in one click. I mean, but it only has 8 blockchains. But it has the 8 that you need, and it has all the 8 that I use, and I'm never really bogged down. So I love RUBIC. It's a multi-chain protocol that allows complete swaps between 10 tokens on Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, Phantom, and Moonriver in one click. Our protocol features 60 DEXs, fiat on-ramps, and bridges. All right? They got a MATIC grant, a Harmony 1 grant, and a NEAR grant. They have a CERTIC audit. They have multiple DEXs that you use underneath them that you don't even realize you're using them. And you have all access to all Ethereum, Phantom, Avalanche, Harmony, Polygon, Moonriver, and Binance Smart Chain. Trade your token directly on your platform. The Rubik's Relay widget enables users to buy and sell tokens on any website. This means that users can buy a token without having to leave your website. It's free and easy to set up. Already joined 40 plus pledges. Get the widget. So I'll get a widget on my website, and we'll be able to trade directly from CryptoLifer.io. It'll be amazing. Can't wait for the token. I'm on it like a fly on poop. Me too, man. Check out Cake Monster. Cake Monster's been doing well. Fearless is the way. Shout out to DJ Flexa. KDA will make it happen. It's a hybrid chain. KDEX is coming. One to rule them all. That's true too. And that's why people are so hyped about KDA. And there's 58,666 as we knew the 59,000 just could not do it. And we've been talking about this rejection from the same area. Just could not get the love. What is up? Does RUBIC mint when it swaps, or do they lock them swap the token? I need to research. I'm not sure. That's a great question. RUBIC is hot, though, and I love it. I absolutely love RUBIC. Look how you can pick any chain you want, flip to anything you need, pick the swap you want, pick what you want to do. Look, Joe to QuickSwap. You want to trade Trader Joe to QuickSwap? Done. Dude, I traded BSC into Solana. I traded into Phantom real quick to get into Spartacus. I think you guys saw me do it live on the live stream. Unbelievable. How to do a quick swap with RUBIC. See, that's an element that should have been taken out of my live stream, and it never was. That's something that should have been put out as a private, as another video that people would have loved. How to use RUBIC on, how to multi-chain swap with RUBIC. We got to find that to my team. The day I did that, we got to find that, and we got to pull it out. Too many days I'm doing extractions, and I guess I got to make a note of my extraction too. Rec looking good. Show that IMX dump. Immutable. Took a dump, huh? See, I never FOMO into these coins, even though when I'm feeling the FOMO, I just walk away, and then I hear back. It took a dump, and I'm like, thank goodness. RUBIC is sleek, dude. RUBIC is hot. I'm using it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. To go cross-chain whenever I want has been an absolute dream. For a guy like me, I'm telling you right now, it's been an absolute dream. Does Cake Monster keep doing? How is Cake Monster? Cake Monster was something I wish I got into at the very beginning. Once the ship sailed, I had to let it go. MONSTA. You know, it was even on token metrics. They even kind of had it as a probable good coin. We're going to be together from 6 to 8:30 tonight in the private screen share. Can't wait to see each and every one of you. Thank you guys for coming on in. It will be a blast. We're going to have a blast. Remember, it's in the Telegram group, in the exclusive charts. Just be around at 6 p.m. And I put a feeler out. I start telling you a half an hour before screen shares in a half an hour. Then I'm like, screen shares in 5 minutes. And then I'm like, time for the screen share. So you'll be alerted for it. You'll know when it happens. The screen share is going to be an absolute amazing time. Look at Cake Monster. Took a huge dump. So see, I never FOMO'd in too. I would have been FOMOing somewhere in these areas. Came all the way back to the downside. I'm always wary of these little tokens. They're so small that just a few sell-offs could really cause some pain. KWIK is a low-cap gem. KWIK. All eyes and ears are open at all times. Quick swap protocol. Okay, Binance, Polygon, Kusama. I like what I'm seeing there. Multi-chain here. KWIK, USDT on the quick swap. Interesting. Very interesting. Quickswap.org. I think it's just a lower high bounce for WAC. It's played out. I love it. Multi-chain decentralized swap exchange protocol live on the HEDGE network. Quickswap is a revolutionary multi-cross-chain swap protocol with layer 2 scaling powered by Ethereum, Polkadot, HEDGE, and Ashtar, formerly Plasm, Reef Chain, BSC, and Acala network. Use Quickswap for swapping market creation, provide liquidity, and staking for the HEDGE network. Polygon, Ashtar, Reef, Acala, and Binance Smart Chain. Pretty quick, pretty fast, pretty amazing. See how we're getting into Quickswap multi-chain? Anything that's a Quickswap multi-chain is going to blow. This is where people want. But one of them is going to rule them all. Just like my man said, is Kadena going to rule them all? And let's take a look at KDA. Is Kadena going to rule them all? At 1840, finally got its pump off of the level. We talked about this yesterday. Why did we talk about it? We talked about the golden pocket. It was sitting in the golden pocket at 16. And I said yesterday, man, this thing is sitting in the golden pocket. Like, there's nothing more I can say. Measured move is all the way up to 41. This thing is hot. It's in the retracement zone. It's in the dollar cost average area. This thing is looking good to me. Quick, look at GT, Gate Token. Please, lifer, shout out to Tony Rubin. We'll take a look at Gate Token for you anytime. We'll take a look at it right now. Thank you for jumping on in. Gate Token, GT. Just because you said quick, and I appreciate you. 727 Ethereum. That's it. Where else can you find this thing? Gate.io. I figured it was the Gate. Something to do with Gate.io. GateChain.io. Gate Bridge. Link all smart chains. Link all smart chains. Gate Chain and the virtual machine. GateChain 2.0 has built a complete DeFi ecosystem, allowing users to easily explore DeFi and experience the hottest products. Let's build the future on DeFi on GateChain. GateChain. I mean, this is hot because it's connected to Gate.io, right? I'm thinking, I don't know. The newly invented custom model time daily recovery method. Recover your assets from losing private keys. This will be hot. I mean, Gate.io did well. They've been around for a long time. Why wouldn't their Gate token do well? I like what I'm seeing here. This is very interesting. I love it. I absolutely love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so I'm with you. Looking pretty sweet. Kadena, once it breaks above 0.5 Fibonacci level, this thing will bounce up to the 382, maybe kind of do a little more of a, up and down zone. But then this thing is going. I mean, I'm looking at going up to $40. Kadena, KDA. Thank you for putting Gate.io on the radar, the Gate token. We're not done with it yet. We'll take a look at it here, and we'll see if it comes up here too. Why doesn't TradingView have Gate.io hooked up? Like, why can't I see the Gate.io stuff? Gate chain, there it is. The Gate token on FTX exchange, they got it there. I believe that's it, Gate token, right? Yeah, 725. Okay, just doing my research. This thing looks like it's going to fly. Honestly, like, ooh, my gosh. Look, it's in a giant cup and handle. Thank you so much for this. You're amazing. You just hooked up all the lifers and everybody here, and that's why I come to work every single day and bust my butt. And that's why I wear a suit, because I take it seriously. I'm working right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I wear a suit because I'm here at work. I like to wear a suit to work. Anyone has a problem with that, they can come see me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone out here. And everyone has an opinion. Remember that. What they say about you is none of your business. So check it out. GT, USD. I see it getting all the way to 11 and continuing. The ecosystem looking absolutely beautiful. Gate token on the FTX exchange. I don't know why I wouldn't be on Gate.io. I'm sure it is. Huobi Global. It's funny, they don't have it here listed on FTX, but it says it is. See all markets, so maybe it is. Yeah, FTX, there it is, GT. Yeah. Wow. Huobi's all over it too. And Gate.io. This is very interesting. LOL, stop it. I like the hoodie. You do look sharp, though. Send in super chats. I got a lot of free GT from trading on there. That's smart. Guys, press the like button. Interesting. Gate chain misspelled chain in their video title. Isn't that crazy? Jerry Lou. I mean, he did it. It's Jerry Lou. But didn't that come off of their website? It did. These guys got to start doing more due diligence. Someone should call them and let them know, man. Still looks like it'll pop. I like the jacket, but he needs a pipe like Sherlock Holmes or Tolkien. Definitely do. Definitely do. I agree. Quick look at GT, Gate token. Thank you for that. Tower ready to pop with hidden bullish. We'll take a look at Tower from my man. Shib should run. Little Wonders. Shout out to Little Wonders. Shout out to Matthew Dolinsky. Thoughts on Nifty Matrix NFT currently dropping? I do like Nifty. It's hot. JSMY to the moon. JSMY, richest guy in town. That's hilarious. We need a Warsome battleground. A war song battleground. My second favorite childhood game behind Contra. Okay. Gala. We'll take a look at poker. PKR, poker, from my buddy. I usually got a mod looking through the super chats and send them at me. Today, that's not the case. I guess I got people just kind of, and I appreciate it when it's done for me, but it helps me stay on track. I really appreciate it. I need someone to help me stay on track. It is what it is. I'm not going to deny that. I got limitless energy, but that comes with a pro and con, right? Shout out to Zentience. $20 super chat. You're the man, dude. Hey, boss, always lurking in the shadows while working. Can you please revisit ADA? I'm hoping my rudimentary TA still looks like viable. Hope you and your family are well. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the $20 super chat from Zentience. Much appreciated to you. Thank you so much for coming on into the live. Thank you for being here. Doragonland. Door launched a few hours ago. That's like dragon. Doragonland. ICO just ended. Dragonland IDO. So this just came out. Listing on PancakeSwap December 1st. Shout out to everyone here on December 1st. First day to jump into the Patreon. If you want to jump into the Patreon, jump on in and you'll see what we do here and become a crypto lifer. You'll absolutely love it. You'll have access to all my trading rooms, the NFT focus group, my exclusive calls, the TA Learning Library. Also read the testimonials if you would like and jump on in there. That's an amazing place to be as well. Bam, bam, bam. Also, you'll have the VIP charts and ideas where other lifers are posting their charts and ideas and things that they're looking at too as well. And the 99 group, where we're also sharing awesome information and news. So jump in to the access to those rooms for $99 a month. You'll be blown away. Pay in cryptocurrency for $1,000 for the year and become a crypto lifer. Love to see you there. Shout out to everyone who took advantage of Cyber Monday and Toasty Tuesdays. Appreciate each and every one of you. It was a complete success. Thank you very, very much. Absolute beautiful success. Can't wait. I didn't even think to do it. Then someone I knew said, you really should do something. Everybody really appreciates that, and it would help out the entire community. You have more people, more lifers, more eyes. And I said, all right, I'm going to take your advice and do it. It was good business criticism. Thank you so much for everyone that jumped on in. Shout out to all the new lifers. Hope to see you today at the weekly screen share. It's going to be an amazing time. So I'm excited for that. GT, another coin on my radar that I didn't know about, Gate token. Didn't realize Gate.io was starting their own chain. And they're doing it. They're doing it. And that's why I'm CryptoLifer.io. That's why these are the places that I want to have my, I'm the IO guy. I like to IO it up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and calling yourselves crypto lifers. I love my lifers, man. There's nobody like us out here in the game. There's nobody out here like us in the game. The crypto lifers, baby. Shout out to all my lifers in the game. And shout out to everyone that's been with me since day one, man. And we've been through thick and thin. Like, this channel, this group, shouldn't even be here. When Bitcoin dumped to 30K and everyone said we were going to 20K. We held strong and we longed Bitcoin at 32,400. When we went to 40K and everyone said we were going back to 30K, we held strong and we longed Bitcoin at 40,000. And we continuously are predicting and showing projections that have played out into the future. Unbelievable. So my crew, my team, I couldn't have done it without each and every one of you showing up every day. So, and let's get through this year. Let's get through 2021, one of the craziest years ever in history for all of us. Right? Started off absolutely ridiculously. Remember, the beginning of the year was just like one thing after another. 2020 may have been the worst year ever, though, honestly, in history. Just like 1920. There's always something tight, right? Okay. But there is GT. Thank you for putting GAIA on the radar. Spend some time on it, but you know why? I think it's important. It's an amazing exchange. They've been around for a long time. They're continuously successful. So I believe their chain would be successful. Like, I'm going on like past performance. So thank you, Tony Rubin, for jumping on in. I appreciate you so much. You're the man, dude. Can we have a look at ELON? Looks prime for the all-time high. And poker. For some reason, I keep forgetting about poker. Let's get back to poker here. So poker. Wow, it pumped beautifully all the way up to 61. Very promising coin. Right back down to support at 21. And again, you're always taking a gamble on these newer coins, but it is what it is. Even with a market cap as it begins to grow. Love learning. Super chats. VML Metapad. We nailed that. Hedge. We meta that. CHAINFLIP. We meta that. PK. We had that. We got to do Hero and ADA. Gate.io. We did Tower. Done Vito's NFTs and Elon. So we got to do Hero, ADA, Tower, and Elon. Y'all talk yourselves more seriously and stop caring about how he dresses. Oh my God, I missed it because I was on the top chat. Poker and D-race are poker and horse racing. Traditional casino stuff. Vote for Sam. Cup and handles for all. Shout out to Wesley, man, up at the spot. Will you have live sessions during the Christmas holidays? Of course. I didn't take one day off during Thanksgiving. I will not take one day off during Christmas. The money's coming, not letting me go back that far, boss. UFO. We'll take a look at UFO. Can we look at Elon? Looks prime from Roy Chu. Anytime, Roy Chu. Anytime. Thank you. So we're going to take a look here at Hero, ADA. Hero and ADA. And then we're going to take a look at Elon. Hero, ADA, Tower, and Elon. Here we go. Let's get it going. First, let's take a look at Cardano because everyone wants to know, man, what is up with Cardano? If it's down to 140, it's a shame. Like, holding 160. Holding 160. Dumpage, look at that. Was in a beautiful cup and handle. Should pumped all the way to 455. Was looking absolutely scrumptious. Let's pull a Fibonacci on that and see where we're at on the level. Alt F is going to be your Fibonacci shortcut. And we come all the way down to the 786 retracement. Bouncing up here in between the 786 and the 706. Quite interesting, to say the least, so far. Not so good here. Came all the way down to the 786 retracement for Cardano. It got fudded by eToro. I'm not sure why. And why people even cared about it. I mean, that's just one platform. It doesn't mean, to me, a bunch of stuff, you know. And honestly, it's just the beginning. And we don't even know what the rules are going to be at another time. But wow, it was just $3. And Cardano all the way back to 160, getting sliced in half. I didn't see that coming. I thought it would at least hold the previous high or this strong level here at $2. Wow. So anything is possible. Now we're extremely oversold on the daily and the 3-day. Two time frames that I really support and I love to watch. So Cardano, you got to bounce and show us something. Get a higher high above 255 and we can start rocking and rolling again. So we watching Cardano closely, but even I'm disappointed. I'm a long-term holder of Cardano, and that definitely took the wind out of my sails a little bit. Cardano, man. Should have sold the top and moved it into a poo coin. I'm making a joke, but I'm just saying, right? Had I sold the top right here and on August, would have had a perfect capital to jump into any one of these tiny little NFT gaming coins that absolutely just went up insane. Had you sold the top of that for sand, would have been the greatest move in the history of moves. Cardano for sand. And sand, ocean, and waves. I went over it so many times. Interesting. Cardano, man. Let's take a look at Tower. Or Hero. Hero was first, I believe. And Hero, Meta Hero, starting to make a big move. People that slept on Meta Hero, telling you right now, look at that thing. And we thought it could go up 83%. And you know what's funny? Congratulations to anyone that jumped into Meta Hero for the win. Bang, bang, bang. Probably went up even more. Bang, bang, bang. Hero for over 80%. Let's how much it went up. 100% gains for Hero in 4 or 5 days. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you work it. That's how you work it. Now, that's why people join the Patreon, because I'm always going to be actively watching the market more than almost anybody else because I'm hyperactive. And I'm going to be watching the market like a hawk. And look, I was watching this hero right here. Talked about it here on November 25th. Said it could go up 83% to the measured move. How did I get the measured move? I took the length of this pole. What happened to hero? It banged on him to the upside. Did exactly that. So, congratulations to my hero people also. When hero got high, we said it's probably going to pull back here. What did it do? And then I projected this yesterday, and I said I make my projections. And then what hero did, then you put an alert, it hit the bottom. That would be the next entry. And then hero popped out of the flag, ready to go, with a measured move all the way up here to 32. A lot of news for hero. People all over it. Hero doing damage. It was just 9 cents, 10 cents, 13 cents. It's already done a 1x up to 25. Basically a 3x. Yesterday it went all the way to 26, and it was down here at 9. So that's a 3x. On the low here, when it really came out of the exchange, is an 8. And it went all the way up to 27. So hero doing absolute damage. Looking absolutely beautiful. Does have a target up here even further. The 4-hour has room to move, baby. Look for the 1 hour to come on down again and cool off. Maybe another flag, but that 4 hour is ready to rock. So I like what I'm seeing. Hero to 32 on that 4 hour. So watch hero closely, and we give the trades before they happen. We talk about the trades before they even occurred. Shout out to hero for over 80%, and we gave you the trade for hero. The before and after. There's the before, and there is the after. So again, hi, welcome to the channel. And here we're talking about how we trade in my trading group. We talk about rounded bottoms, inverted head and shoulders. Right here is a rounded bottom with an inverted head and shoulder. Also a new coin that's connected to the metaverse. Another metaverse play here, MetaHero. This thing we've been watching for months, actually. Even before it got into KuCoin, I've been very, very well versed, and I know about this coin. Now, that's why people join my Patreon. They look at things like this, and they get updated with the knowledge, the technical analysis, and the fundamental analysis for them to make their own decisions in the market. Now, if we look at this, look at that. That was just on November 25th. It was posted. Today is December 1st, not 7 days later, 6-7 days later, and here we are. Up 100% gains in a week. Hero for over 80% on the move, inverted head and shoulders cup, and blasting to the upside. If you like gains like this in a week, if you like doubling up, join the Patreon. I am here 7 days a week on YouTube, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Join my Patreon. The link is in the description. You will not be disappointed. I'll see you in the trading group. So that's something that is just, just another beautiful trade. Unbelievable. Let's take a look. And where does hero go now? Well, I see it flagging out here on the 15-minute, right? It's going to get high a little bit, the 1 hour. So start your flag. Start your projected flag here. And that's what I do. I'm always projecting the flag into the next time frame and then projecting the trade before it happens. Okay? Poker Hero, ADA, Gate.io, Tower, ELON, and Tower. Let's take a look at Tower. Excited to look at Tower. It was looking crispy the last time I looked at it here at the bottom of the channel. Two ideas that it fell out of this, but then made a bigger channel too. And look, it's in a bigger time. It's in a bigger move let's look at the 4 hour here. So we talked about Tower right here, and we were going up for 150% gains for Tower. So again, possible new support, which we're talking about here for Tower. And what happened? Resistance, new support. We entered a trade right there at about 6 cents. Tower up to 11, making a move to the upside. So another big move, banging on them. From entry, Tower went to a high of 130% gains for Tower. So another win here. And no stop loss got hit in the making of this trade as we entered it around there. Unbelievable move for Tower. And this one, the market was not looking too good either. Like, Bitcoin was acting pretty sketchy. I was still looking for projects that still looked strong, that looked good. Tower was one of them. Tower for the win, banging on them. So another win. Tower for 130% gains. Nailing it. Shout out to anyone that jumped into Tower. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for jumping on in. Tower, man. And it hasn't even hit the complete target yet. But Tower for the win. Banging. Now, let's take a look at what we see here. It's still in a pennant here, finding its way. To me, it's in a bull pennant. And this thing could break out at any time. Oversold on the 4-hour, ready to rock. I like what I'm looking at here for Tower with a measured move up here. So enough. We got that trade done. Move on to the next trade. It's all about the next trade. And there we see Tower getting all the way up here to 94% from the bottom here. Bouncing off resistance points. So Tower looks like it has more legs to go. Not done yet. Take a look at the 1-hour and the 4-hour, both oversold. I like what I'm looking at for Tower. So Tower looking interesting. Thank you for putting Tower on the radar. Appreciate you. And that'd be great if Bitcoin goes sideways for the day. So after a Bitcoin pump, it goes sideways. All coins like to rip a little bit. Like everyone's still in a good mood. There's good sentiment in the market. They're like, oh, well, Bitcoin's all right. You know, we got a little bit of a pump. Altcoins are going to be all right. And then people feel more apt to play into the altcoins. So today was a good day. It's a good Wednesday, middle week day too, for some movement in the market. And I like what I'm seeing here for the altcoins and Bitcoin. So far, it's temperamental at any moment. It's cryptocurrency, but so far, so good, you know? So anyway, Cake Monster was dumping, but it's a great time to get in NFT rewards. Interesting. I definitely would stay out. Most of these celebs, especially rappers, are just buying these coins and getting them given to them and then straight dumping on people. The money's coming. Yeah, I agree, man. Do the community believe in CWS, Seascape, LTF? Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Can you look at Scalp, Kevin Ash? Still got to look at Elon. Tower looking nice to me, though. I like Tower. Elon. I am personally in Elon right now. Long trade. Been taking a while. Bitcoin back to 58.5. Come on, man. The lamest. Bitcoin's becoming like the lamest Joe in the schmo. Come on, Bitcoin. Up and down every time, just giving it back on the 15. That's okay. This could be the flag that we're looking for here on the 1-hour. And let the 15-minute just oscillate up, down, a few times till it finds and starts playing with the 21-day moving average. And then we can have a flag and we can see if we can get on out of this mess. Wait for the 1-hour to come on down. And like I said before, it's sideways for the rest of the day. That's just what it is. Okay. And how do I know when Bitcoin ends? Because we do this every single day, and when the stochastics are high on the 1-hour, that's it. That's it. That's the end of a move, and you're going to have to wait for the move to kind of find its way yet again. That's the end of the move, and that's just what it is. Just what it is, all right? Don't let that. I was going to sell ADA and pay for my condo. Don't let that fool you. I'm poor. Hey, being poor is just a mindset. Do the community believe in CWS, Seascape, LTF? Tony Rubin, CWS, Seascape. You know, I don't know enough about it. Seascape Network is a network game platform designed by DeFi. Interesting. Moonscape, flagship project of the Lighthouse. Conquer the moon, earn rewards, and feel the power of DeFi. NFT Brawl, Profit Circus, Staking Saloon, Lighthouse. View the games. Scape Store, swap tokens, the CDEX. Interesting. CWS, is that the coin that they use? Not bad. Maybe for another deep dive. Interesting. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. 250 people watching, 195 likes. Can we get the likes to 200? You guys would be bomb diggity. You'd be the bomb diggity if you got me up to 200, man. And you just help more people find the channel. The money's coming. Is Tower one of those? Like, damn, they already loaded. Quit ripping people off. Just my opinion. I know, right? Ada, yeah, those dudes are crazy. Like, hey, my guy, I love to see you. Can you check out Drug? Yoa Matos. Lifer, have you looked at VVS Finance yet? 1217. I'm here. Good morning, Sam. Can you take a look at IOTX?
We're going on a walk. We're going on a walk and you have an appointment at 1.
Thank you, babe. Good morning, Sam. Can you take a look at IOTX? Think it's ready. We'll take a look at IOTX. Hey, Lifer, high energy today. Shout out to Tony Rubin. Thank you so much, man. High energy every day. We got to keep it pumping. Got to keep the energy moving. Y'all should really add XLM as form of payment for the Patreon. All the options had pretty high fees, except Litecoin wasn't too bad. But you can pay in XLM. You can pay in anything you want. Just tell us what you want to pay in, and you can pay in it. Just pay in whatever you want, man. We'll convert it to whatever we want. Yeah, so if you wanted to pay in XLM, let us know. You can pay in any cryptocurrency you want, man. We'll take anything. Believe me, I'm a crypto guy. I've been doing crypto for 5 years. I can find any way to take any crypto. I'm not going to say no to money. Just doesn't happen, right? Let's take a look at ELON and CWS, which I believe was Crown, right? Crowns. Seascape Crowns. It was Crowns when I first got it. It's now Seascape Crowns. I get it. Interesting. I like the whole network that it was attached to. I like that it's got 3 addresses. Anything that has 3 addresses is in my favor, because that means they're heading multi-chain and they're doing the right thing. And that already gives them more of a head up. So Polycrowns. This was Polycrowns. It wasn't Seascape Crowns, but now it is Seascape Crowns. This thing's looking bullish to me. That's a bit of a flag there. Inverted head and shoulder inside the flag. Right? Possible. Kind of broke out, broke back down, though, in the little shoulder there. Bit of a flag there. Cup and handling its way. Double bottoming. It's got its sell-off from the people that took their money, but, you know, now it's doing its thing. So, interesting. Very interesting. And NFT Bulls is coming out. It's supposed to be the big one. Everyone's kind of hyped about it. I don't know. I'm not that hyped, but it looks cool. But there's Crown CWS looking like it could pump all the way up to $28. Back to the all-time high. Bit of a cup and handle, too, if we twist it around. Give me that, honey. Look at this little thing. How could you not like this thing? Little snowball, man. That's my baby, man. Oh, I love my baby, man. Having a baby is the greatest thing in the world, man. I love my baby. Whenever I'm looking at life or everything's looking, I just look over at my baby and I'm like, man, life is good. Also, I want to talk about the total market cap. It went from 259 to 265 last night. So we're seeing some big movement in the market cap. I like that. Again, we needed to get above this rejection point. Look, right there, right there, right there, right there. We did. Market cap broke above resistance. That's a big sign. So look, this is our resistance on the total market cap. Was 2.64. We broke above that. So Bitcoin actually did take some money out of the rest of the world and gave it back into the alts. So there you go, man. Blessings on blessings. Life or gem. If I can copy it, I own it. LOL. Oh my gosh, she's a pink fuzzy gummy bear. I want a mana. Now that's how you get them likes up. Too cute. Yeah, hit the likes, man. The likes flew up all the way to 221. Minted a pink teddy bear. She should come every time and give me the likes, man. I just put her up there like, Where's my daddy's likes? You'd be like, oh, man, how could I not like the, oh, God, You know, I don't like buying NFT with all these rapper hype. I'm down to roll with the athletes, though. Bored Ape Gang. Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah, the rapper hype, rap's already shady, man. I am personally in Elon. We'll take a look at Elon. Yeah, I'm in Elon for like $9,000 too. Like no joke, man. Like a chunk of change here. So Elon, can you get all the way up here to 142%? Trying to make 14K off of you. Can you just give me my 14K so I can leave now? Can you give me my 14K so I can walk away? I've waited so long, and I've done everything right, Elon. You got to play your part now. Look at the daily time frame. Ready to push to the upside. I've been waiting patiently, doing all the right things, Elon. As a trader, as a patient man, can you please continue to pump and give me my target? I've waited too long. I've given you your time. It's time you give me mine. Now look, the 4 hour now coming down after I gave you all this time to pump. And you gave me nothing. Little pump. The 4 hour just not delivering. Not delivering. Even here, didn't fully deliver. Now we have to make it, it has to flag out here. 4 hours to stay in this flag. You can't give up the flag on me, baby. You got to stay in the flag and then break to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at here for Elon. Okay? Liver, have you looked at VVS Finance yet? No. 1217. Ponyo Ino, did I get back to you in the live stream? I'll find you on Telegram. Ada, Don Vito's NFTs in Sea Wars. We nailed it. Thank you for the super chats. We had an amazing list of super chats today. So this Elon has to stay in this flag, right? Either curve to the upside. Show me some love here. 1 hour is pointing to the upside out of this flag. Watch Elon on the 1 hour. Could be a nice 1 hour scalp here. Just for a nice little pump to the upside. Somewhere into the 20s. Let's go, baby. We're at 1684. Let's get into the 20s. Let's break that resistance point. Only 1, 2, 3 resistance points before we go into price disco, baby, for Elon. So Elon's on my radar. Watching it closely. 1 hour looks very, very scrumptious. I want to stake an NFT of a popular song and get paid as a node for the streams. That'd be pretty cool. It was Little Pump's manager. I would have had him on every project that came out, right? DJ Flexer, you're thinking it's just pictures. It's not, though. I get what you mean, but think deeper about NFTs, programmable media. If I don't get back to you in the live, yeah, he's on something right there. Jimmy, you're the man, dude. Jin, we have one in the Patreon. I got an NFT Crypto Lifer got an NFT focus group for me to join in the near future. I do. It's right here, and it's amazing. And it's literally called exactly what you just said. The NFT focus group. It's right here. Digital land in the sandbox sold for a record-breaking $4.6 million. Unbelievable, right? Did someone say NFT? That's funny, right? But, I mean, this is where they're showing you their NFTs, having fun with this whole crew is NFT, hardcore NFT, man. Like, even a video teaching you about the first NFTs ever made and more information. So jump on into that. Get schooled. All right. Jump on into that. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. At the end of every live stream, I say crypto is life. Thank you so much for being a part of the live. Let's take a look at ALGO BTC. Which I'm currently in right now. Ooh, thank goodness. Been holding this for a long time hold. Believe ALGO will eventually beat up on BTC, only a matter of time. Came down to the 886 retracement. Look at that. That's a healthy retracement. Bold on out and ready to go back to the upside. Algorand BTC. I just mined mad Bitcoin off Algo this morning. Shout out to my man, Fa Fo Hi. You're the man, dude. Tower brainstorm session going down in the Patreon. 100 members get the best entries. Interesting. Oh, yeah, we got to look at CRE just because it's the CERE network. It's on my radar. I don't want anyone to forget it. And look at this freaking fractal we got going on for it that suggests it's ready to pump anytime soon to the upside. 340% for CERE. Watch the CERE, man. Watch it. Just saying. Happy traders, lifer. Enjoy. Crypto is life. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. You know what I'm saying? And it is. Crypto is life, baby. Let's take a look at ORE. Someone say ORE is giving a little bit of a pump today. The ORE token. Back to a $19 million market cap. Can we get back above 20? Little pump action here off of this support zone. Little pump action. We dug our way out again. We can dig our way out a second time. Have a great time today, Crypto Wifer, Lifer, and Gummy Bear Baby. Thank you so much. I want them on a Crypto is Life. Everyone, thank you so much. Can Crow hit $10 this bull run? It's actually possible. I actually think it could. I think so. Can't wait for Lifer mugs and NFTs. Meta Shiba looking interesting. Shout out to Buck Nasty. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. And I'll see each and every one of you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. Thank you for the double live stream yesterday. We absolutely destroyed it. Thank you to all the new Patrons, all the new people in the trading group. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you today at 6 o'clock in the weekly screen share. So jump on into that weekly screen share. We're going to have an absolute blast. And stay tuned for more. I'll keep you updated for Bitcoin in the Patreon. And thank you guys for being around. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say it enough. I'll see you guys all tomorrow at 10 a.m. for another beautiful live stream. Crypto is life. Peace.